सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। We will pray God for the safety life and secure life. Om Trambakam Yajamhe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarokaviv Vandanam Murtyumukhyam Amrutat Karpuragoram Karunavataram Sansarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hudayavindhi Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami नमस्तुते महामाये श्रीपीठे श्रीपूजिते शङ्खचक्रगदा हस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमस्तुते नीलाद्रौ शङ्खमध्ये शतदलकमले रत्नसिंहासनस्थं नवघनरुचिरं संस्थितं चाग्रजेन भद्रया वामभागे रथचरणयुक्तं ब्रह्मरुद्रेन्द्रवन्द्यं वेदनां शरणं गुरुवे नमः। जय जगन्नाथ। We'll start today the last portion of the lines, that is transversal of parallel lines. So last class we have discussed about the different types of angles. That is, first one was the corresponding angles. And second was alternate interior angle. Then third is the exterior angles. Okay, so today we will prove about the corresponding angles, and second is the parallel. How this, if the corresponding angles are equal, then how the two lines are parallel. So here we have taken two lines. One is L line, other is M line. These are the two parallel lines, just like our train lines. The two lines are parallel if you extend in both sides, in right side or in left side. They will not meet. So that they will be called as parallel lines. So here L is one line and M is one line, and T is the transversal of L and M line. And if you write here, you will get four angles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also four angles, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the different lines, that is L and M line. So our theorem is, if two parallel lines are caught by a transversal, so here what you have got, L line parallel to M line. L line, you can denote it as L line. So L line is parallel to M line, and here T is transversal. T is the transversal line. So when a transversal line got two parallel lines, then you are getting here 8 angles. And in these 8 angles, the first theorem is, if two parallel lines are caught by a transversal, each pair of corresponding angles are equal measures. So what you will see, that I have discussed earlier, angle 1 is corresponding to angle 5. So automatically you will see that these corresponding angles, that 1 equal to 5. If suppose angle 1 is 105 degree, so automatically angle 5 also 105 degree, because our theorem is, if a transversal chord two parallel lines, then the corresponding angles are equal. This is first corresponding angles. Similarly, angle 2 is corresponds to angle 6. So angle 2 is equal to also angle 6. Similarly, 3 and 7, angle 3 it corresponds to angle 7. Again, angle 4 corresponds to angle 8. So automatically these angles are related with each other by this theorem, that when it is caught by the transversal, then automatically the corresponding angles are of equal measure. So this is the first criteria. Then how can you check the reverse of that? Suppose if this is not given, suppose angle 1 is not equal to 5, you would only know that this angle 1 is the measure of 105 degree and this angle 5 also measure of 105 degree, just like this. So what you get, 105 means that is angle 1 and this 105 that is angle 5. So automatically if it is known that the angles are equal, then automatically you will see that these are corresponding angles. So these two lines are parallel. Means suppose L and M are not parallel. It is given. But you have to prove that these two are parallel. How can you prove? If the measure is known, here it is 105 just, and this is also 105 degree, exactly 105 degree. So these two lines are parallel. Just if you go to a doctor for your diagnosis, suppose the doctor is knowing that you are suffering from malaria, then automatically he will prescribe the medicines of malaria. Suppose another doctor is seeing this prescription, then automatically he will ask you, are you suffering from malaria? Like that, this is the theorem and this is the converse of this theorem. Converse means when a transversal cuts two lines, suppose this is the transversal, two lines, not given parallel. Here it is not given parallel, but it is here it is given that parallel. Here it is given parallel, but here it is not given parallel. So when a transversal cuts two lines such that pairs of here given corresponding angles are equal, then what you have to prove? They are parallel. Just here it is parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. Just ulta, इसका just reverse से, just like my example of your disease, malaria and medicines. Like that, if it is parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. If otherwise corresponding angles are equal, then automatically the lines are parallel. So this is the checking for parallel lines. This is the first conditions. Again, you see, next is this is about your corresponding angle. So many questions will come. Suppose one angle is given and the two lines are parallel. So automatically, suppose this angle is 105, and here the question may come, find the value of 5 or 8 or 7 or 6. So you can calculate because you know that these two lines are parallel. So if it is 105, then automatically it is 105. Blindly you can say that it is 105 because the two lines are parallel. So this is the checking for parallel lines. Similarly, the second one is if two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, each pair of, suppose I am erasing the part here, suppose each pair of alternate, here I am writing alternate interior angles. Each pair of alternate angles are of equal measure. Similarly, here also will change when a transversal cuts two lines so that the interior alternate pairs of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines to be parallel. This is the second theorem. This is the second, and this is the converse of the second. So just like you remember that if two parallel lines, these are two parallel lines. Suppose I am erasing these things. Suppose these are two parallel lines, L and M line. Are caught by transversal. They are caught same thing, caught by transversal. But here the alternate interior angle. Alternate interior means suppose here one angle is alternate interior, not one. That is angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Again alternate means ulta ulta 4 and 6, then 3 and 5. Angle 3 equal to 5. These two things will come because here given L line is parallel to N and this is the transversal. So the alternate interior मतलब बाहर नहीं, हम only will consider these things interior अंदर का है, दोनों parallel line का बीच में जो है insides. So that is your 4 is the alternate of 6 and again this 5 is the alternate of angle 3. So suppose this is the things that if the two lines are parallel, then automatically it will come according to this theorem. Again the converse we will see. Suppose in this case, suppose the angle 4 is 60 degree and angle 6 is 60 degree. Suppose there is another condition. Suppose there are two parallel lines. So this one line and another line, and this is the transversal. You don't know whether they are parallel or not. You don't know that these two things are parallel or not. Suppose only you know that this is 60 degree. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. Suppose this is 60 degree. Angle 4 is 60 degree. This is given. 4 is 60 degree. Then 6 is also 60 degree. So in this case, you know that they are alternate angles, but you don't know these are parallel or not. But according to our theorem, by checking the parallel lines, if alternate interior angles are equal, then automatically the two lines are parallel. So therefore, you can say that angle 4 equal to angle 6 are alternate interior angles. So automatically you can write line L is parallel to line N. This is the converse of that theorem. This is the converse of this theorem. So automatically the problem may come. Suppose one angle is given. So you can find out by the theorem according the condition whether alternate angles equal दिया है कि parallel line दिया है, whether it will be this theorem or converse theorem. So according to that you have to prove these things. Now we will discuss about the theorem of parallel lines. If two parallel lines are caught by a transversal, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. You see here, L line is parallel to M line. L line is parallel to M line, and P is transversal. P is transversal line. So here given if two parallel lines, so दो parallel line कौन है? L line and M line are caught by transversal, caught by T. Then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Means suppose interior angles 4 and 5 are interior angles. So if 4 angle plus 5 angle is equal to 180 degree. If L parallel to M and T is a transversal, then automatically we can write the angle 4 plus angle 5 180. This is your equation 1. Similarly, if you take other two interior angles, that is 3 and 6. Similarly, angle 3 plus angle 6 is 180 degree. So this is about the theorem. If two lines are parallel and it is caught by a transversal, then the sum of the interior angles on the same side, you see here, this is T line, and उसी का same side मतलब 4 and 5 और इस side मतलब 3 and 6. So 4 plus phi is 180 degree supplementary. Supplementary means what? If the sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree, then the angles are said to be supplementary. So angle 4 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Similarly, angle 3 plus angle 6 is 180 degree. Now we will check for the parallel lines. Here it was given parallel lines, but we have proved they are supplementary. We have proved supplementary. But here we see when a transversal crosses two lines such that corresponding angles on the same side of the transversal supplementary. This corresponding angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Then we have to prove that they are parallel. So you see here, suppose another case we will take. Suppose I am taking other value. Suppose this angle 3 is suppose 110 degree and angle 6 is 70 degree, and automatic this is 110 degree and this is 70 degree. So we will now check the corresponding angles. So the same side में रहना चाहिए, नहीं तो गलत हो जाएगा. जैसे एंगल 4 प्लस एंगल 5 you are taking, you see here. तो एंगल 4 means कितना 70, एंगल 5 means 110 degree. So total कितना 180 degree. Now they are what they are supplementary. Now these two angles are supplementary. So what we have written here, if the corresponding angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, if they are supplementary, then what you can say, the two lines are parallel. Therefore, L line parallel to M line. L line parallel to M line. This is the first proof. Similarly, if you take other pair, you see this other pair. Suppose angle 3 is what? Angle 3 plus angle 6. Then angle 3 is what? 110 degree. Then angle 6 is 70 degree. So what you get? 180. So according to our theorem, if the two angles are supplementary, then what you can write? So L parallel to M. So these are about your different criteria for parallel lines as well as how they are supplementary. So you can check the converse. This theorem is the converse of this, or this is the converse of that theorem. So this is all about the transversal of parallel lines. So you read in 9th class. In 9th class you will prove yourself how they are, just like you are remembering now. But in 9th class you have to use or you have to prove these different theorems. Thank you. Best of luck.